Hello, everybody, all of you that are out there. We are here again for yet another Death Battle review stream. I'm going to keep doing these until I guess I'll go back to the original format. But man, what a Monday to start off. Death Battle, Death Battle. It's crazy. Hello there. Hello. Hey, Probuscus, Emerald, Marlin. How you guys doing? It's awesome. Awesome to see you guys. Let's get as many people as we can in here. I'm going to go ahead and share this around. Try and get up to, let's try and get some likes going. Let's have some fun here. There we go. There we go. Jet, how you doing? Hello. It's going good. What's up? I see you. Golden Freak. Yeah, you didn't like this episode, Marlon? Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and share this link. We're going to go ahead and... I'll get to that. I'll get to that, Abram. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, Sean, how you doing, man? Nice to see you here. So let's go ahead. We're going to share this to the Battle Mode Discord server. Try and get those guys to come in here. It's always nice to have them in here. Makes me... And, okay. I don't even know if they're going to be on. But if not, that's cool. Okay, then. Alrighty. Hello there. Good. No, it's alright, William. You're just on time. We just started. We've only been here for 2 minutes, so you're fine. I saw you made a quick edit. Your Jet Ray? Well, that's hard to believe. That is very hard to believe. Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, you hated this episode? Oh, that's sad. Alrighty then. So, let's talk about this one. This was a pretty good episode, not gonna lie. I, I think it was better than Death versus Gray. I definitely think it was better than that. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Even though that fight was alright, this one I felt like I was a lot more invested in it. It definitely had a lot going for it. Writing was pretty decent. Hello, Logan. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, Sean. I get you. Um, so, I mean, it was kind of hard to follow up Machamp versus Goro. I'll admit that. But I think this episode did a decent job. Is it my new favorite 2D fight? Not really. Jason versus Leo still holds that title. If I had to rate this, I'd probably say it's probably in my top 5. I need to watch it again and again to really get a sense of where it fits in my list. He basically gave him his force field and he sucked him into a painful death. It's very scientifical to explain, and I'm not good at that. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Mr. Gentlemac. Also, how you doing, man? How you doing? But yeah, uh, yeah. Well, okay, that's another thing. In terms of Marvel versus DC fights, it's hard for me to say right now if this is better than Miles versus Static. Uh, and I know that's kind of unfair, but we've only had a small few Marvel versus DC fights this season, so I really couldn't say if this is either if this can either stand next to it or if it's better. I'm willing to say it's definitely neck and neck. But again, I have to watch this a few more times. before I get before I make a decision. No, Emerald. I also know. I also noticed that too. Well, again, sometimes they focus more on the fight than the music, and the music is just there in the background, to get the fight moving along. So it's all right. It's all good. Yeah, voice acting wise, I think Rico was pretty damn good as Booster. He definitely nailed the character, the mannerisms. He of course had that cocky attitude, and his delivery did sound like he was going for a kind of his heart's in the right place mindset. But considering Cable's voice actor, I don't know. I mean, I could definitely see why people are mixed on Booster's voice because Booster's the one character you kind of have to get right. So I think Rico did do a good job with the delivery, and there were moments where I definitely could see that's a Booster moment. But the one thing I really didn't like, I haven't seen many people talk about this, and maybe that's just because I'm the only one who reads the Booster Gold funny books. But I really did not like how Liam basically went a little too far with Booster being kind of stupid. Um, that's not nothing. That's not a knock on Liam. I did think he did a great job with this script overall, but when it came to Booster, he really wanted to emphasize that, oh yeah, Booster is this cocky, arrogant asshole. He's stupid, and he just pretty much thinks he's the best. Which most of those qualities he got right. It's just that moment where Booster is literally trapped in a dinosaur's mouth, and Cable's talking about time travel, and that moment where Booster says, "Oh wait, I can do that too." It's like, okay, isn't that? Well, yes and no, Emerald. Booster does have his stupid moments, but he's not. How do I put this? I wouldn't say he's that stupid. He's definitely a lot smarter than people give him credit for. Yeah, I think so, Dinner, and that's basically what I did not like. Because if you go and read the Booster Gold comics from the '90s, he's yeah, exactly like Mr. Gentlemac just pointed out. He's not a brain dead idiot who's just gonna forget. Oh yeah, that's right. I have time travel. Yes, I did, Logan. Again, I'm not sure he meant that. I think it's like C-Spadiner said. He was just following the last incarnation of the character, and that was from Justice League Action. So I get that, and I think he did do a good job. But it's just okay. He really needed to tone it down. Oh well, bye, Awesome Productions. I guess. Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I can do that too. Well, yes, he is full of himself, but again, there's a difference between being full of yourself and forgetting, oh, right, I can time travel. It's that moment just took me out, and I really think that was an example of Liam. Um, you can sense the DC smugness. What, from me? Awesome? Or from Liam? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, Brobuscus. The way I interpreted it, it looked like he kind of did forget. Again, that's just how I look at it. That's how I'm interpreting it. Because, yeah, Booster has a big ego. He's boastful, but again, if he's gonna toy, if okay, from me, I'm not trying to be smug, man. What you talking about? I'm okay. Well, bye. Get out, I guess. Because if you're gonna leave because I'm being smug, then okay then. That's crazy. All right. So we gotta. Wow, I can't believe that. Okay, hello, hello. Asuma just accused me of being a DC smug. I wasn't even being a smug. Jesus, man. What did I do? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, C-Spit Dinner. You got it. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Thank you. Thank you all. Exactly. Respect your king. If you think I'm being a smug, then get the hell out of my stream. We don't take too kindly to that. Exactly, yes. I did tell my opinion. Yeah, yeah. Well, guess what? I ain't a smug, and if I was a smug, all of you would notice that, but Asuma was just, being butthurt that I'm giving my opinion. And if I can't get, and if a king cannot give his opinion to his round table, well then, one of his knights needs to get demoted and needs to get the hell out of my castle. We're getting into an ambo. I promise it'll be worth it. I guess he did. In which case, if he comes back in here, one of my mods will just ban him, I guess. If Asuma comes back in here, guys, just ban him. Just get him out. If he's going to be like that, then if he's going to kill the vibe we're having right now, the good time, then we don't need him. No, CJ, you stay in here. I like you. Exactly, yeah. Emerald, I think this fight was pretty decently requested. I mean, I never thought to put Booster against Cable, but I think it was very good. It was a very good request. But anyway, I noticed a lot of people were asking, like, what did I think of other things aside from the voice acting? Um, I did. I liked this matchup. I thought Cable's voice actor Dave sounded pretty good. Um, Now, do I? Okay, so yeah, here's where I kind of was like y'all. Um, I love Cable, and I'm so happy that he got the spotlight in this episode. I'm happy that more people actually voted for him than Booster Gold because it's kind of it's an interesting flip because in the early 2000s Booster Gold was more well known at the time than Cable, and then in 2018 Cable became more well known again. So I'm very happy that the Cable fan base came out to support Cable. But I do kind of feel bad because, yeah, it didn't matter how much we wanted Cable to win. He was never going to win. Um, I know, Sean, that's an awesome name. I think that's my favorite name of a soundtrack. Days of Boosters Past. That's wonderful. But I don't think that takes away any significance from Cable, especially since, for the most part, he was kind of kicking Booster's ass. And it did kind of trick you into thinking maybe he could get around the force field, but he just couldn't. And, that's definitely not, and I don't think that's anyone knocking Cable. It's just, once again, we all know by now, we've all come to know the pattern right now. When you have a DC character fight a Marvel character, 9.5 times out of 10, DC characters are going to win because they're just powerful. Even Street Tiers are more powerful than Marvel Street Tiers. But, hey, with that being said, I still kept my hyped up. I can't even speak right now. I still kept my excitement very up, and This fight did live up to my expectations. I was very pleased with it. Yes, as you guys have, some of you have been talking about the music. I think once again, Brandon does a great job. Brandon and Werewolf have been killing it this season, and Days of Boosters Past, it's pretty tight. I do. I think it kind of slaps a little, so I like it. It's very good, and I've got no other problems with this fight. Again, aside from that, from Liam maybe going a bit too far with the whole Booster's ego and stupidity thing, I think everything in this fight was just perfect. The analysis was also pretty well done. There were some jokes that actually made me chuckle a little bit. So, that's pretty good. Yes, unless it's Batman, Iron Man, and yeah. Well, that's something. DC characters are too no OP. Hashtag please never. That's pretty good. And Ghost Rider, I forgot about her. Yeah, no, actually, that's something I've. Oh my god, yeah, no, Mr. Gentlemac, I gotta show his comment right here. Okay, so you guys are not gonna believe this. This is where it gets pretty funny. So, when this fight came out on Sunday, I had woken up at 12 o'clock, at 12:12 p.m. Literally 12:12 p.m. I was awake. And the first thing I do, I watch the fight, I skip the analysis, I watch the fight. And as soon as he punches him into the future and on the clock it says 12:12 p.m., I was like, "Oh my god." I had woken up at the same time Booster and Cable were fighting in the future. That is so awesome. I loved that. That was a great thing to put in. See, that's where Liam just killed it. I think he killed it in that area because, whoo, that was funny. I liked that. That was very, very funny. Yeah, I know it is. It's clever, and my mind's blown too. It's crazy. Timeception. Oh man. Hello, Kobe. How you doing? How you doing, man? Oh, should also mention too. There was a dab. Booster did do a dab, and I know the one person who put that there. Because he's actually on the research team and he's subscribed to my channel and he's been commenting. So we did get another dab. Yeah, actually, that's where I gotta give him credit. So DB, if you're when you watch this, man, this was probably your best stab because of how subtle it was. I liked it, so that was awesome. That was awesome. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. I loved that. And I love, see, Booster, I'm okay with dabbing because that's something he would do. But yeah, the Machamp, or a million next week's, that was also a good line. I like that. Yeah, yeah, the trucks were like, oh, hell no. No more of that dabbing bullshit. Oh, man. Oh, that's cool. Well, yeah, exactly. It's part of Booster's character. Of course he would. Of course he would dab. Oh, God, that reminds me. Ah, the fucking... God dang it. That reminds me. Yeah, the X-Force were added into Fortnite, and Cable, Psylocke, and Domino were there, and I'm like... And I was literally smugging so hard, because... Wasn't it enough that Deadpool was in Fortnite? Now all of X-Force is? Jesus Christ. Man, I'm telling, it's crazy. Yeah, Emerald, I didn't think of that. Oh yeah, also the T-Rex. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Yeah, Death Battle Curse strikes again. Stupid. Cable lost because of the dab. Okay, well that's actually pretty good. Maybe if Cable dabbed, then this would have been a draw. That would be awesome. Like both of them dabbed and then it just ended in a draw. Insurance company in the future must hate Cable. Yeah, I would assume so. Because wouldn't you? I mean, if a guy with the metal arm and all these guns just started, for sending all these other futuristic cars towards one guy, wouldn't you be pissed off? Yeah. Uh, so yeah, people were a little perplexed when I said I didn't like the dabs and I didn't like the meme trends. When they're done subtly, like how this was, then I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Holy crap, that's right. Yeah, Miles dabbed, but he lost. So I guess it doesn't work for Miles. Miles dabbed, he lost. Machamp and Booster dabbed, but they won. Hmm. Yeah, and the tech, and the shield, of course. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's something your only mate said too. Both characters that were played by Josh Brolin have now died. Well, no, actually, there's still one more character now left. There's still one more comic book character that Josh Brolin played that hasn't been in Death Battle yet, and that is Jonah Hex. So if Jonah Hex is in Death Battle, then maybe he could redeem the Josh Brolin streak. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, true. But anyway, hello. All right. So, let's talk about the thing you're all here for. Let's talk about the next time, the thing that everyone on the planet is here for right now. No, it was not good. Oh, Jed, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. So, yes, what seemed like a fantasy, I never knew was going to happen, but it's finally happening, and you have no idea how overwhelmed I was. Actually, no, I think you all can imagine how overwhelmed I was. So yeah, the next time is Kakashi versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh man. Just saying that, just hearing that it's gonna happen, I literally feel like I'm in heaven right now. Yes, and that's another thing. So having to make no man, no. When I found out this was next, because me and your only mate predicted it, because they had to have had it. Um, I was over the fucking moon. I literally jumped into the sky, went over the moon, and was stuck on a cloud because I refused to go back down to Earth because I was that overjoyed to see this. I can't even put it in words. How excited I! Oh yeah, no, thank God, thank God, it's not. Ooh, oh, we got. Oh, you think so? That's no moon. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, White Oak. That I agree too. I was like that too when Raven versus Twilight came out. Even though I'm sad that Twilight lost, but that's neither here nor there. I won't get into that. So yeah. Obi-Wan versus Kakashi. Of course I'm fucking excited. Of course this is potentially going to be my favorite episode of season 7 and potentially my new favorite episode of all time. It's yeah. It's over, Kakashi. I have the high ground. Yeah. Oh, we lost a few viewers. The Obi-Wan chokes kick. Everybody couldn't take him. Oh man. The Obi-Wan memes are just causing people to leave. Okay, never mind, never mind. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh god. Whew! Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, so yes, not only is this episode happening, but it's also coming out on Star Wars Day, May the 4th, and that it's coming out on the same day that the final episodes of season 7 of the Clone Wars are coming out. So not only are you going to get to see this a Jedi fight a ninja, you're also going to get to see the conclusion of the Clone Wars. So it's going to be a great May the 4th this year. Uh, yeah, no, okay. White Oak. Well, okay. White Oak wants to know. Okay, guys, before I get to Brobuscus' thing, White Oak wants to know. Everybody, who am I going for? Watch the here, White Oak. Watch this. All right, who am I going for? Everybody, just tell me. Who am I going for? No, C-SPA dinner. Oh, mm-hmm. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, C-SPA dinner. Yep, you're fired, Sean. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There is your answer, White Oak. There is your answer. Look at that. Look at that. Kenobi, of course. All day. All fucking day. All day. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because I am a biased. Because when it comes to Obi-Wan, you all know I am a biased. I am so biased towards that character because of how much he means to me. I know, Sean. I know. I can't stay mad at you. So yes. Okay, if Obi-Wan dabs, I guess I have to laugh because if Obi-Wan does it, I can't be mad at him. Okay, thanks, Kobe, for dropping by. It was awesome to have you here. Anyway, yeah, the high ground. Okay, so some people don't know this. Some people just think this has just been a meme for years, almost 2 decades. But no, um, the high ground is actually a real thing that Obi-Wan has in his arsenal. But it's not called the high ground maneuver. We've just come to dub it that. Basically, he basically when he fights somebody and when he engages the high ground maneuver, he basically guides opponents he's fighting and towards locations of his choosing, and while also familiarizing himself with that location. So if it's a tight space corner, he knows, okay, the enemy's going to have a hard time attacking him because they're confined within this space. If it's on a big hill, like literally a hill, he knows, okay, they're down there, he's up there. And if they were to try and get to him on that hill, they would, of course, leave themselves open and he would retaliate. Retaliate. I can't even say that. Thanks for the explanation. No, you're welcome. So, yes, I know. So can. Yes, it is. I know it's called. Yes, thank you, Logan, for reminding me what it's called. I forgot it. I knew it started with an S, but yes. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So, C. I'm sorry, no, not C. Okay, so Sean asked me, um, do I have any voice acting requests for Obi Wan? That's where this is going to be hard. There are only two YouTubers I can think of that could voice the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi. One of them is Brock Baker, who voiced Obi-Wan in the How It Should Have Ended prequel trilogy episodes. He actually did do the voice of Obi-Wan, and it's pretty amazing. It wasn't super spot on, but it was damn near almost identical to Ewan McGregor. So I think if they wanted somebody who could come close to that, not be Ewan McGregor, but come close to that and still have that Obi-Wan Kenobi mannerism, then I think Brock would be a good choice. Oh, okay, Ambo, take it easy, man. Uh, I can hire. No, Cody. Wait, I don't know if you can't. Okay, but aren't both answers? Yes, that is correct. The other person who, yeah, he's the impression guy. The other person who I like, I hope they saw this because if they did, then that makes me hope that maybe they did reach out to him. But if not, then I that's probably going to be one of the missed opportunities with this episode. The other person I think could play Obi-Wan Kenobi is Jamie Costa, who actually made a Obi-Wan Kenobi short film back in December, which basically is set a whole couple of decades before Episode 4, and it's like 6 years after Revenge of the Sith, or 4 years, I can't remember. And yeah, no, Logan, yep, you read my mind. So Jamie actually does a near identical, pitch perfect Ewan McGregor. Um, yeah, Devil Artemis. I would actually hope that Devil Artemis does um, voice Kakashi. He does got a good voice. So as long as Nick doesn't voice people, yo, yeah, exactly. So yeah, okay. But yeah, I hope they do reach out or have reached out to Jamie because again, if they wanted to go with somebody who could do that Ewan McGregor impression, since they obviously cannot get James Arnold Taylor, then Jamie would be the perfect one. But I highly doubt it's going to be Jamie. I think it most likely will be Brock, or it's going to be somebody who has done a very decent Obi-Wan impression that I've just never heard of. Yes, we do, Logan. Yes, we do. So what about the Teased fighters? They're next. I'm not sure. Okay. Um, so will they be using legends? Yes. The researcher for Obi-Wan has confirmed that they're basically going to be using both the legends, mostly legends, because that's where Obi-Wan really became a fucking powerhouse, and they are going to be using the Disney canon. So it's going to be a little bit of both, but they're also because from these past few years, well, basically, the Disney canon hasn't strayed away from anything that Obi-Wan did in the movies, particularly Episode 3. So I think they've pretty much figured it out. And so, yeah, we are going to see both Legends material and the current canon be used for Obi-Wan's analysis. Can ninjas in Naruto do jutsus without their hands? I don't think so. I don't know, Mr. Gentlemac. I'm not a Naruto expert, but I've always assumed they can't. Yeah, yeah, this could be Sean. It's possible. Oh no, it's okay, nerd Dan. Yes, I do agree with Booster winning. I do agree. Just cut off the hands. Bias is fully in here. Anyone else? Yeah, it is. This is a biased stream. And again, now hold on. I don't want Naruto fans to come to this stream and think I hate the character. I don't. Kakashi is actually one of my two favorite characters from Naruto. I thought he was a very interesting character. I thought he was very badass, and there was a lot to him that I wanted to know. So, he was mainly one of the reasons I stuck around with the show, even though I couldn't stand Naruto, I couldn't stand Sasuke, and I couldn't stand Sakura. But Kakashi was one of the things keeping me. Yeah, exactly. Don't disrespect Kakashi. He is. I love Kakashi. He is. He's absolutely the very thing that made me stick with the original Naruto. So Kakashi is the man. How would I feel if Kakashi won? Well, oh, okay. Would I be against it without the context? Yes, but with context, actually no. Wait, no, I wouldn't. But with context, no. Um, again. This is where it gets tricky because again, I know I've seen a lot of people saying Kakashi is going to destroy Obi-Wan, but it's not that simple. It's really not that easy. If you think if everybody thinks that this is just going to be an easy win for Kakashi and Obi-Wan's just going to delay the inevitable, that's actually the other way around. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but that's the thing. If they wanted to be fair to Kakashi, then I think the only way he could win is if they just used current Disney canon. But even then, it would barely make a difference because, well, I mean, the Star Wars universe is so high up in terms of power. It's not even funny. Yeah, exactly. Robuscus, exactly. Well, again, I think Disney canon Obi-Wan still has some pretty good feats. He's not as powerful as his EU counterpart, but he's nothing to joke about. No, Mr. Gentlemac, they had two, Naruto and my guy. Uh, are they going to use Kakashi Kumi? I don't know. The Sasano. I forget. Again, I would have to go back to the blog that the researcher posted to find out all these questions you guys are asking me that are Naruto related. So I don't know. I don't know the stats they're going to give, but I'm pretty sure they are going to basically give Kakashi everything that is standard to his arsenal. Who do you think would be a perfect opponent for Grievous Saber? For me, it's Arbiter. I could see that, White Oak. I don't mind it. Yeah, because again, um, let's just say Legends doesn't stray away from Legends never strayed away from these characters. They definitely kept it consistent, but they just made them more powerful. The question is, can Kakashi overwhelm Obi-Wan's defense? Um, yes and no. Because at first I was willing to say no, but after reading Speedy, who Robuscus will know, or some of you may know from the Death Battle Discord server, he basically made his version of how this fight would play from beginning to end, and he brought up a good point in that script where Kakashi could learn the technique of Surisu, so in a way he could get past his defenses. But if wait, the light, no, it cannot. Especially Obi-Wan's third lightsaber because it's more militaristic in design. It's not something that's simple and all that. Yeah, no, it shouldn't. Lightsabers during the Clone Wars era were mainly built for combat. Yeah, exactly. So Kakashi could copy Surisu, but without the Force guiding him, he would just be using it to a standard degree, almost like a non-Force user would use the technique. But I could definitely, but um, actually, I don't know why I said yes and no. I think could say yes. But see, that's the thing. Even if Kakashi was able to break through Obi-Wan's defenses, he would only do that. He would only learn how to break through his defense, and Obi-Wan could just switch up his styles and throw Kakashi off balance. Because remember, if there's any Obi-Wan in his prime was a master, literally the full come to life definition of adaptability and simplicity. So Obi-Wan's defenses could be breached by Kakashi, but he could just change up his style to one of his attack forms, like Form 1, Form 4, or he could basically implement some force powers from his knowledge of Form 6. So, in terms of styles, I think Obi-Wan's pretty much got it down. He's got more variety when it comes to his sword fighting. And it was his variety that helped beat Darth Vader, and General Grievous. Because he's not just a defensive fighter. He's not just a guy with the shield. Yes, Emerald, I do. Um, but yeah, can we get an F for? So, I think Kakashi. will definitely give Obi-Wan a run for his money. I think he will be able to not only break through his defenses, he'll definitely rough him up a bit, and Obi-Wan will be walking out, with a few bloody bruises, maybe a broken bone here and there, but he's going to walk out the victor because if there's anything Obi-Wan has over Kakashi, it's Dura fucking ability because Obi-Wan is literally a goddamn tank. He has been through shit that makes Kakashi's whole torture for a couple of days thing look like a paper cut. Look like a paper cut, sorry. Ugh. So Obi-Wan's not gonna go down easy. It's either a direct kill or nothing. Yeah, they have space bucks and space balls. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, this may I know this may seem like a stomp. I definitely can see why people think this may be a stomp. And oh wait, hold on. But lightsabers have some kind of kyber crystal. If it was removed, the saber wouldn't work right. Emerald, yes, that is true. If you take out the kyber crystal, it doesn't work. But because the Jedi are attuned with their lightsabers, because the lightsabers are used in conjunction with the Force, they could still find the kyber crystal if it was, say, taken out, or Obi-Wan could just fall back on his hand-to-hand martial art skills because Obi-Wan doesn't just rely on lightsaber combat. He is a pretty good hand-to-hand combatant. He was able to take down Anakin Skywalker in hand-to-hand combat after all, and he's got a few good moves. So I think even if you take away his lightsaber and you pit them hand to hand, Obi-Wan can go potentially blow for blow with Kakashi. Yep, also the Force. How fast is Obi-Wan? Well, in the canon, he was shown to be faster than the eye could track. He literally it was during Anakin's Padawan years when he wasn't even a teenager yet, and him and Obi-Wan had to go on a mission, and he had to engage these foes, and in the next panel, he was moving so fast, he was gone, and then came back. So he literally took out the enemies before before the eye could even blink, and then boom, he was back. Now, in the Legends continuity, I think he is a bit faster than that, but I'm not sure. Yes, he did. Doesn't he have? Yes, he also yes, Fireball. He does have Qui-Gon Jinn's skill set because he was taught by Qui-Gon, and one of the forms that Obi-Wan uses that was a holdover from Qui-Gon Jinn's training, and that's where he became a hand-to-hand combatant from. So yes, just making sure. No, it's okay. It's all right. It's all good. I feel it's okay, Reckless. Don't feel bad, man. So yeah, now as for the wait, so wouldn't that mean Kakashi is faster considering he can intercept? Well, so could Obi-Wan because you got to remember in episode 2 he blocked Count Dooku's lightning. So Kakashi's not the only one that could react to or intercept a lightning attack. But I would say but I think they probably will say, oh, sorry, yeah, Count Dooku. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think I fucked that up. Thank you. But I could see them potentially saying that maybe Kakashi is faster. But because Obi-Wan has forced enhanced speed, because that's one of the physical things that the Force enhances, aside from your strength, your durability. It also enhances your speed and reaction speed and your reflexes. So the Jedi can move at, I think, supersonic speeds, so they can potentially go faster than the speed of sound. Maybe even a little bit up to past Mach 10, but that's about all I know. Emerald. I like that. Does Obi-Wan have a counter for the Shinnok? Maybe. Obi-Wan strength? Let me see. Well, he was strong enough to basically rip apart General Grievous's deranged alloy that is composed for his structure. And the alloy that Grievous had on him, that shit is super durable. That's not just something anybody could just take apart. You either have to have super strength in order to do that, or you just have to, have the Force. But he was also strong enough to tank all of Anakin's hits, because Darth Vader in his prime on the fight of Mustafar, his attacks can be described as a wrecking ball going up against Obi-Wan's brick wall, and Obi-Wan's wall did not crumble. So that's pretty much how strong. Yes, and he also um, can block lasers and blaster bolts. He was even able to block a horde of blaster bolts from a group of battle droids with only the Force guiding him, meaning he didn't use his eyes. And he was also fast enough to deflect a Vulture droid shot while it was making a collision course from him. Now that last one, if that last one doesn't sound that impressive, go look up on YouTube the opening for Revenge of the Sith, and you'll see just how impressive that is. Because the fact that he was able to block a blaster bolt shot that was traveling very fast towards him, that's something not all Jedi could do. So Obi-Wan is not even a master of blast deflecting. He does it practically without any effort, and it just comes as second nature to him to block those things. And that is what his main Form 3, that's one of the many things it teaches you, how to block blaster bolts and protect your body. What kind of storyline would this fight have? I don't know. That's a good question. Emerald, that is a very good question. I think as long as the story makes sense, as long as it's not just starting off with them already fighting, because I know I'm not the only one who is getting tired of them just starting the fights with no explanation as to why they're fighting. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Brobuscus. So, yeah, actually, that's the one I've seen a lot. That actually is something I would like. I think Clock Shock basically hit the nail on the head. So I think that would be in character, because one thing I'm going to be picky about is Obi-Wan's character. Um, so uh, Lick, I can't even talk. So yeah, Obi-Wan's not the type of Jedi he's not Anakin, who would escalate things. He would try to disarm the situation, talk it out. That's why he's called the negotiator. He tries to talk things peacefully, and if he has no other choice, then he will defend himself. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, Mitch, I wasn't saying that any of those. Yeah, no, the robot. That's another thing. Wait, nope, sorry. Yes, there needs to be some good trolling. There needs to be some good troll remarks. We need to see some funny ass savage lines between them. Uh, First anime in Logan, I don't really think Kakashi can scale to Might Guy. Uh, that's a little difficult. From what I've been told and from what I've read, it doesn't look like Kakashi does scale to Might Guy, especially his eighth gates of death. Okay, yeah, base guys. Okay, okay, thank you. I know. Hey, Epic Monkey, how you doing? So anyway, someone asked me, um, oh wait, it seems Kakashi has a low. Yeah, a Fireball. Um, okay, thank you, Probuscus. Okay, like I said, guys, I'm no longer a Naruto expert, so I'm out of the loop on some of these things. So that's why when you guys are asking me what about his Susanoo, I don't know. I can just speculate that uh maybe Obi-Wan does have a way around it. Gate of Emerald open. That's nice, Emerald. I like that. Wait, does Kakashi? No, I don't think so. Nerd Dan. Obi win. That's good. I like that. These are pretty good. Okay, so Fireball. Back to your question. I noticed that too, and if it is true, if that 100% is true, his chocolate level is very low, and he has a limited amount of it. Then that just means Obi-Wan is going to let Kakashi burn himself out, because that is one of Obi-Wan's favorite tactics. And the whole thing behind his main Form 3 defensive style is he's calmly waiting out and baiting the opponent to exhaust all of their efforts, all of their energy, all of their raw power against him so he can retaliate. So, and Obi-Wan does have the stamina to do a long marathon of fights, and I mean long. Logan, basically, uh, he can copy Sarisu's technique, but without the Force, he can't use it to its full potential like Obi-Wan has. Because that's the thing. Obi-Wan's not just a master of Form 3, he's the master of it. Because of what he's been able to do with the form that no other Jedi in his era were able to do. And that's not even exaggeration. That's literally a fact. That's what made him one of the top 3 or top 4 most powerful Jedi in the Jedi Order. Yeah, exactly. It's before the truck sandwich. Truck sandwich him. I like that. Obi-Wan versus Kakashi kind of depends on who's faster, since both can practically kill each other in one good move. Exactly, and that's what I think is going to try. That's what it's going to come down to is if if Kakashi makes one fall, if he makes just one little slip up, Obi-Wan is going to take advantage of that. Well, it also durability. If Obi-Wan did die, would he still be able to continue the fight in his Force Ghost form, or does that count? Or does that not count? Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith, which is his prime that they are going to be using, no, because by that time he had not been taught how to communicate or become a Force Ghost. And also, too, despite what the new trilogy will have you believe, no, the Force Ghost cannot, I repeat, cannot fight. They're just there to give you wisdom, and they retain their individuality. So, no, a Force Ghost does not have combative purposes. I mean, when you see that sometimes, that's only because they want to make it interesting and awesome. Like when, yeah, Reckless Witch, because yeah, the sequel trilogy made that pretty much made it to where the Force Ghosts could fight if they wanted to. Yeah. Yes, Emerald, I am. But don't worry, I do like Force Awakens, and I do respect Last Jedi, so it's all good. Obi simply kind of lingers the word. Yeah. So well, no, Rich. It wasn't just Disney. If you guys remember the Forged Unleashed, in one of the DLCs where you have to go to Tatooine and you fight Boba Fett and you do fight Ben Kenobi, when Ben Kenobi is killed by Starkiller or Galen Merrick or whatever that whole thing was, basically Obi-Wan became a Force ghost and he still continued to fight Galen despite him, being dead, and Galen was still able to defeat him. So, yeah, that does not count and it is not canon because again, in the expanded universe and from the Disney Marvel Comics run on Star Wars, Force Ghosts cannot fight. They can interact and give advice to other people or Jedi's specifically, but they're not combative. Yeah, most of the mine stuff that Kakashi would use against Obi-Wan wouldn't work because he's basically, yeah, exactly, clock, bingo. Well, it's not just that clock, it's that the Force protects him and Obi-Wan is not Obi-Wan knows how to control his emotions. So, let's say if Kakashi was able to cast an illusion of Obi-Wan's lover Satine dying again and again, and he in hopes that it would break Obi-Wan in order to get him down for the kill. It wouldn't work. That would work on someone like Anakin, who does wear his emotions on his sleeve and doesn't keep them in control most of the time. But with Obi-Wan, it doesn't work because Obi-Wan not only has the Force, but because of his training, his experience, he's learned not to get emotionally too detached about somebody dying. He does get attached to people, but when they die, he tries not to let the emotions cloud his judgment. It's rare whenever you see Obi-Wan's rage unbalanced. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm saying attacking. Nah, I'm saying him attack. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, Obi-Wan could just avoid the tree. Yeah, no. So yeah, so can Kakashi. So mind tricks really won't work on the both of them. So I don't really think it's gonna come down to that. He, I'm pretty sure Obi-Wan could just cut the tree or jump over it. Okay, so somebody asked me to give an example of Obi-Wan's durability. I'm not going to go too far into that because I hope they bring all this stuff in about in the actual episode. But just in case they don't, let me give you guys one example. And this is one example of how durable Obi-Wan is compared to all of the other Jedi. So just really listen. In the original EU, Obi-Wan went on an undercover mission to find Asajj Ventress. Eventually, she found him out, and she captured him and held him hostage, tortured him, and kept him a prisoner for 6 months. In that time, Obi-Wan had been beaten. He had been tortured. He was wearing a mask that prevented him from calling out to his Jedi friends and colleagues. It prevented him from using the Force at all, actually. And not to mention, this is where you guys are really going to shout WTF. Obi-Wan also had maggots feasting on his innards from the mask. Excuse me. So, yeah, 6 months he was tortured in all kinds of different ways. Mm-hmm. Hey, X, how you doing, man? We've just been talking about Death Battle for the past hour, and yeah, I just got done mentioning one of Obi-Wan's craziest feats. Yeah, now you all see what I'm talking about. Obi-Wan is a god dang tank. he has been through so much torture, so much physical injuries. It's not even funny. You're the only reason this guy is still alive is because of his determination and the Force. That's it. So yeah, it's like Mitch said. You don't fuck with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-God Kenobi. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's it. He's a glutton for punishment. He's literally been through everything you can imagine, and he's still alive. I have no doubt about that. X, I think Obi-Wan's still gonna win. Yes, he did die, eventually, but that's because, he only died because he wanted Luke and his allies to escape, and he pretty much knew at that point that he couldn't defeat Vader. He could kill him if Vader slipped up, but Vader was just too strong in his lightsaber techniques. And bear in mind, Obi-Wan had been weakened by the Sons of Tatooine and the advanced aging they brought upon him, and the fact that he was trying to refrain from using his lightsaber. But the fact that Ben Kenobi, old man Ben Kenobi, still retained some of his techniques and some of his skill, he hasn't lost his touch completely. Pretty much all of it. Obi-Wan, okay, Jack. Jack Phillips said Obi-Wan will not be. I'm sorry, Kakashi. I'm sorry. We've been talking about Obi-Wan so much. Kakashi will not be getting the Sasano. Well, if it's. Well, again, um, I don't know. I don't. If the Sasano isn't part of his standard technique, or if it's not his standard arsenal, and if it's something that takes time, then yeah, that I can see why they probably won't give it to him. Oh, look, that's nice, CJ. Kakashi will be forced to lose the high. Yeah. How did Obi-Wan read that one stormtrooper's mind, or whatever he did in A New Hope? Oh, that's just. Rich. That's just because that stormtrooper was weak-minded. The Jedi. The Jet. Yeah, Sean, that would be crazy. That the Jedi mind trick works on. The Jedi mind trick only works on the weak-minded. Okay, so there we go. All right, so for anyone that comes in here asking about that, there you go. The researchers have confirmed they will not be giving Kakashi the Sasano in regards to it being temporary and considered outside help. So this is they're only going to use their standard arsenal. You're very welcome. The soundtrack name, ooh, that's a good one. Hmm. Well, let's see if we can. Okay, so let's see if we can come up with the soundtrack name. What would be a good soundtrack name? Ooh, man, this is. Uh, Actually, you know what? Just for the hell of it, and let's see if this sticks. I think they should call the soundtrack "Hello There." Just call it "Hello There." Force of Genjitsu. Ooh, that's not bad. Just uh, just call Master Potentials Unleashed. Eyes of the Force. Ooh, ooh. I'd be happy with that. I like that. Eyes of the Force. That's not bad. That's not bad, Sean. You're on a roll today, man. That is not bad. Force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I have the high ground. Ninjutsu Force. Hello there, Leaf. Oh, that's even better. I like that. Yes. Ninjutsu Forced Unleashed. Ooh, nice, nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Uh, well, I also hope that Darewolf Media does the track, and I hope that we get some damn lyrics, because even though you could do instrumentals for this, but I would just like lyrics. Battle for the high ground. Not bad. Ninja ground. Nice. Nah, that's true. Ninjutsu star. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ninja Wars. Ooh, yes. Yes, they do deserve lyrics. Absolutely. Yeah, whoever. Yeah, exactly. Force of Kamu. So, yeah, oh my god. Force Eyes. Oh, man. I need to. Whoever's doing the soundtrack, I need to tag them and give them these lists because, man. Space Ninja. It's okay, Dan. It's alright. They all can't be hits. It's okay. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Sean. Win War of the Ninja. Nice! Not bad. Best. Yes, thank you. Hello there. The bell test. Nice. Yeah, I like that. It was alright. I think What's Up Danger was okay. That's just Bello there. Hmm. That sounds good. Spaceball. Okay, I don't think they're gonna call it that, even though that would be funny. Lightsaber and kunai. Hmm. Hmm. God dang. If one of these doesn't get picked, then I want to know what the hell. I'm going to talk to the person who's in charge of picking a name for the tracks because you guys have just been giving some awesome names. Lightning Force Cutter. Nah. Ground of Ninja. Ooh, I like that. Nice, nice. Suffers from not feeling like a battle try. Yeah, it's mostly a rap. Destiny. Oh, ooh, ooh, man. Oh man, that's even. Jeez, you guys are killing it, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Ninja of the Ground. Nice. Force copy. Not bad. Not bad. Master, Master of Force Cutters. Copy Force. Lightning Blades. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they do. It's Rise of the Oh man, the Force of a Ninja. Nice. Good lord. Master at baiting people. Ooh, Scar Wars. Ooh, nice. That's nice. Well, that I Way of the Mentors. Not. Oh my god. Okay, okay, guys. I think you guys have pretty much done a great job. I think these are awesome titles, and I hope that one of these gets picked. Because if none of these gets picked, I am. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tag whoever composes this, and I'm gonna ask him who is in charge of picking the soundtrack names. Because I've got some fans who know how to pick some soundtrack names. Battle of the Ninja Force Warriors. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it's that, Rich, because they do seem to be going for the long titles instead of the, short and simple ones. The best defense. Ooh, nice. High ground, just call it high ground. Master Strike Back. God dang. Okay, okay. Well, still, I mean it. Okay, so everybody's been asking. Oh, Ben came up with that? Oh, man. Nice. Ben deserves a medal for that one. I like it. I like that a lot. God dang, Emerald. Just killing it, man. Ninja Strikes Backs. Force Chidori sense. So, I know everybody's been wondering what the hell is the animation going to be. I've seen, like, literally we're all wondering what the hell is it going to be. I may know what it's going to be, but I didn't ask the Lewis if I could say what it was going to be. So I don't know if I can say it. I want to, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to ask Lewis after this, but Revenge of the Ninja. That's pretty good. Um, it's not gonna be live. Okay, might this be on? No, no. Okay, so this will not be no. This will not be live action. This will not be hand drawn. Um, yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Um, I'll give you guys. I think I can. Okay, so I think I can give you guys a hint. Again, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, so I'm just gonna say that. Okay, most of you, if you all follow Devil Artemis, then and if you go on his and if you remembered that he was going to make a reimagining of his version of Obi-Wan versus Anakin, then mm, then I think you got it. Yes, please, guys, do not go saying this. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Okay. All right. Yeah. So if most of you guessed that it was going to be 3D, then I didn't technically tell you. All I did was just give you guys a hint. So in that regard, oh, well, thank you guys. Thank you. All of you are just nice. I don't know, Sean. Why are you on a roll? uh, but yeah. So again, okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh, why? Thank you. Oh well, I'm glad I did. Oh. Ah, well, all right, guys. I think that's about it. Alrighty, guys. All right. Well, okay. So, I think that's about it. We've been on for an hour and 13 minutes. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and just sign off right now. I gotta go ahead and see. Oh, thank you guys for joining me. This was awesome. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait to review Obi-Wan versus Kakashi. I can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna be fun, and I'm just excited that we're getting this fight. So yes, but this is gonna be awesome. Oh, that's right. Oh, thank you, Sean. Oh, Sean reminded me. Hold. Before I sign off, I will give Booster versus Cable. I'll give it a solid A. I think it's a solid A. I hope so too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you, Sean, again for reminding me. Yes, thank you. May the fourth be with us all. We'll see each other again in 2 weeks, and you guys stay safe, you stay healthy, and yeah. we'll talk again soon. So you guys have a good day. I know, Sean. I know. I'm sorry. I got to start remembering that. All right. Goodbye, guys. You all take care.